Hi there, I'm Judy Vitale, your astrologer from readthestars.com, and this is your weekly horoscopes at work video for September 22nd through 28th, 2014. There is so much going on this week that this video could go on for a long time, but I know that nobody has the time to listen to all of that, so I'm going to try to get it to you quick and as simple and plain as I possibly can. And this is it's the beginning of fall. We have Pluto coming out of its long retrograde period, which it began back in April. We have a new moon on Wednesday, and we have Jupiter trine Uranus, which is a huge expansion of feeling and inspiration and desire to do something new and different and exciting and inspirational, okay? But it's also a little bit of an expansion of overconfidence in our ability to change the world. So there'll be a lot of reinventing of wheels going on, and possibly some things in world events that are more inflated than they really are, this particularly with the money markets and things of that nature. On the weekend, we have Mercury moving into Scorpio, so there'll be a shift in our thinking from the deliberation and the niceness of Mercury into the more direct, but also very circumspect energy of Scorpio, and that will take place on Saturday early in the evening Eastern time. So let's go through day by day now so that you can plan out your week according to all, and working around all of these energies and working with them and getting them to work for you, most important. Okay, on Monday, it might seem like a quiet day with the moon in Virgo, get a lot of stuff organized, but in the evening, 8:34 p.m. Eastern time, Pluto takes its station to direct. Everybody wakes up. All that stuff that's been stuck for the last several months will finally become more manageable. You'll see some motion. Maybe not until Tuesday and Wednesday, but you will definitely see some motion. On Tuesday, we have void of course moon all day from 8:15 a.m. Eastern time to 11:59 p.m. And the moon will be conjunct Venus, so people will be very nice, but it will be very difficult to arrange meetings, make purchases, sign contracts, that sort of thing. So be very careful on Tuesday about those things. Wednesday, we have the new moon in Libra. This is a time when we take a look at everything that we have at our disposal and make choices about what we're going to do. What are we going to work on? What projects will we focus on? What people will we focus on? What will we do about relationships in our lives, and where will they go? So this is the kinds of things that you want to get started on there. And then in a few weeks, we'll have a full moon, and you'll see these things come into fruition. On Thursday, we'll still have the moon in Libra. We'll still have a little bit of the Jupiter-Uranus thing going on as well, okay? Because it's going to be the moon connecting Jupiter and Uranus first, early in the morning, and then in the afternoon at 2:17 p.m., the two planets themselves will make a very tight trine connection, so they'll work together. Jupiter's expansiveness and Uranus's desire for independence and impulsivity. So it's going to be an interesting Thursday for sure. On Friday, we will have a short moon void of course period between 8:39 a.m. and 10:29 a.m. Eastern time, and a very creative day because the moon will be making some nice contacts with planets Mercury, which is our thinking and our ideas, and Neptune, which is imagination. Now this is good if you're intentionally doing something creative. However, if you're trying to do business, it can be difficult because one, we will be hearing what we want to hear and seeing what we want to see, and two, people will be telling us what they want us to see, feel, hear, all that kind of stuff. So you have to be careful about deception on Friday, okay? Just be very, very careful. And then on Saturday, the moon will still be in Scorpio. And, you know, people, again, when Mercury moves into Scorpio later on in the evening, you'll start to see a shift in the way that you feel and the way that other people are treating you and the kinds of things that they're saying and what they're talking about. This is a really good time to develop nonverbal relationships, such as, you know, with a lover, of course, but also even with a small child or baby, where you can, like, really look in one another's eyes and see what's going on, soul to soul, so to speak, okay? And then on Sunday, we will have the moon in Scorpio most of the day. It'll go void, of course, at 4:31 p.m. and into Sagittarius at 6:50 p.m. We'll be really relieved to see it go into Sagittarius when we get a little bit more lighthearted, especially because the moon will begin the day in a very close alignment with the planet Saturn, which will make us think about how everything could go wrong. So it's really important to try to stay focused on positive thinking on Sunday. Now, I hope that that's helped you out, but I would guess that some of you might need a little bit more help this week, in which case I'm here for you, okay? You can come and see me at Journeys of Life Bookstore on Friday, September 26th, between 1 and 5 p.m. if you're here in Pittsburgh. If you're not here in Pittsburgh and you would like to have a private video reading, just go to readthestars.com, click on private video reading, and I will get an email telling me that that's what you would like, and we'll get in touch. You'll send me $19.95 via PayPal or check, whatever you would like to do. And I will come back at you with a pre-recorded reading that is just me and you, and only you and I can see, okay? So that's another option. And then, of course, I'm also available for consultations, which would be longer, you know, an hour and a half. A lot of people really want to know what's going on for the next year or so with their lives and want to ask me more than 1 or 2 questions. And so that's a really good way to handle that as well. So I am here. If you would like to know more about my fee schedule, what a real reading is like, and all that kind of stuff, you can find me at Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com.